Hello, hello. How's it going? Happy June. Today's June 1st, Thursday. Not Wednesday, not Tuesday. Kind of a odd day to be doing stream, but that's kind of how the week worked out. Anyway, how's it going? So here we are, about to play AMAGON for the NES. Now, I have played this before. Definitely have played it for like a couple minutes and probably haven't gotten very far in it at all. So still mostly figuring it out for the first time. And I don't know if anybody's in the chat, but I'm just going to get started and we'll see how it goes. Hey, Adam. Oh, yeah, I was thinking that too. It does look like a cartoony Crappy Contra. Yeah, he's like, oh god, it's Crappy Contra. Yeah, I mean, I love the bubble letters. That's very, I don't know what year this came out, 1980 something. It looks like there's a Crash plane there. He looks like an anime character, honestly. Which probably makes sense, because I'm assuming, I believe this was a Japanese game first. Alright, so jump. Alright, fire. You've got limited ammo. Can't shoot up, so that's nice. Alright. Looks pretty goofy. I guess I don't really need to shoot these things, do I? I'm wasting my ammo. Not terrible so far. I mean, looks okay. I don't know how to kill those birds. I guess I can jump and shoot them. So the point of this game, I guess, is you're some guy who's been sent to this island. Ooh. And it's a one-hit death. So it is very Contra-like. So you've been sent to this island for, I forget why. But you have the ability to transform from AMAGON, which is your little wimpy guy, into MEGAGON, which is like a muscle guy. But you need to find a mega key. I'm getting all this from the manual in order to do this transformation. So, okay. The bees. There are bees. This is probably as far into this game as I've ever gotten. I'm not sure why I didn't keep playing this back in whenever I bought this, but I mean, it seems perfectly serviceable so far, except for that. Oh, hey, Sam. Limited ammo, yeah. Limited ammo is always a pain in these types of games. I agree. But you can recharge, and when you turn into MEGAGON, you can punch things, and you can fire laser beams. Darn it. I think he can duck. Why is he barefoot? I guess because he wasn't... Maybe he crashed? Oh, that's an interesting ducking maneuver. He sort of folds into himself. Anyway. MEGAGON. Yeah, so... And then I think if you run out of ammo, the controller said... The manual said that you have to just hit things with your gun. Alright. This is probably why I stopped playing this back when I bought this. Alright, game over. So the game does have a continue, but you can't start continuing until you reach level 4, apparently. So, yeah, American Sammy... I think they made Vice Project Doom, right? Which is... I played a lot of Vice Project Doom. Actually, I think I meant to pull that out as my backup game. Maybe I still will. If this ends up being... Oh, that was bad. This ends up being really tiresome. But, yeah, so I was chatting with Steve earlier today, and he was commenting that he likes the Japanese version of the game better, or the story of the Japanese version of the game, so I had to look that up. It's on Wikipedia. And in that game, the main character's name is Jackson, and he has the ability to turn into Macho Man by drinking some kind of Macho Max formula. So, I don't know what that's all about. It kind of seems to be a little bit like maybe if you were playing a game as Captain America, and then you can get your super soldier serum in the middle of it. Which would be an interesting way to play the game. They're pretty generous with the ammo, I guess. Alright. Yeah, it really does kind of look like a cartoony Contra. Oh, come on. Try again. Bees are shooting fireball. Oh, that's a bad jump. Alright, I'm not doing so well here. Try again. Alright. What? Alright. I clearly am overestimating his ability to jump. That was just embarrassing. Let's try that again. Because it told me to try again. Alright, Zone 1. Be prepared for your mission. That looks like a Star Tropics island. Oh, and so, yeah, I think you can avoid a bunch of these enemies, but I think the only way to progress is to kill a certain number of them per level. And I don't know how many that is. I don't know if it's a points thing or if it actually is keeping track of the enemies that you kill. But there is some incentive for killing them. Still no Mega... And I think you can't turn into Megagon unless you have, well, 5,000 points. And the Mega Key, which I do not have. Alright. I don't know what that is. I guess these are just points. Hey, that's the Mega Key. Alright, so it says go. I can turn into AMAGON now. And I think then that gives you an extra... Oh, no. Why can't I do that jump? Can I still turn into AMAGON? Or Megagon? No, I can't. Darn it. What is my problem? Why can't I do that jump? Alright, I just need to get to the edge of it. This is stupid. Alright, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, interesting. Wait, do I have my turbo turned on? No, I think he just always keeps jumping if you hold down the A button. That's kind of weird. Yeah, that's with turbo. So, that's interesting. I don't know what the usefulness of that is, but okay. Yeah, this is a really piss-poor performance, I have to say. Alright, well... I think I died there before, Sam. It is interesting how creative programmers were when they came up with enemies for NES games. Lots of funky bugs, animals, and plants in this one. Yeah, it feels like they recycled sprites from some other game, doesn't it? It's like mushrooms. I feel like you can't put a mushroom in a game without making people think of Super Mario Brothers. I guess I should duck there? I don't know. This is really, really bad. Okay. Well... I'm not even blaming the game on this one. It's just me. Just me. Would be nice to at least turn into Megagon once. Okay. Oh, those things move. Okay. That didn't happen before. This is like Adventure Island with guns. Alright. Ugh. Come on. Yep, sorry guys, I'm just terrible tonight. That's what I get for playing at the end of a week when I'm really tired. Alright, I want that key. Okay. So you turn into Megagon by pressing select. Oh man, that's great. How long can you stay as Megagon? Wow, that's some crappy animation here. Okay, you can't really last very long. Or I guess you don't get that many hits. That was bizarre. I think, Adam, you mentioned on Twitter that the cover art was pretty weird, and, well, the game lives up to it, I think. Alright. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just not very good at this. I'm not really very good at Contra either, though, I guess. Oh, he can shoot through rocks. That's handy. Alright, might as well just... Oh, I can't... I have to have 5,000 points before I can turn into AMAGON. Whoa, snake came out of nowhere. What? Man. And the birds are diving now. Alright. Turn into... See how long he can stay this way. I kind of wish... Why, when you turn into AMAGON, why do you not have a gun anymore? Oh my gosh. Ah. A little more invulnerability would have been nice there. Alright, interesting. Yeah, the AMAGON form doesn't seem any better than an additional hit. Yeah, and the cover art is weird but accurate. Yeah, I mean, you get extra hits, which is nice. Is that a boat in the distance? You get an extra hit, but then you also lose your ranged weapon. So I'm not really sure. Maybe... I don't know. I don't know if it's better to save it, or... And how many enemies do I have to dispatch before I can progress? Alright. That's handy. Okay. What's going on with the music? At least you can sort of punch up. Oh, Lion-O. What was that? Hey, made it zone 1-2. Yeah, Adam says, seems like AMAGON is harder, aside from the fact that you get a free hit. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I didn't design the game. It's kind of interesting, you know. Okay, let me think about it from the standpoint of game design. Well, which you always do, but I think it's interesting to give you a special ability, but then also introduce a new level of challenge along with it. Whether it's effective in this game in particular, I'm not sure. Nuts. All right, but it is interesting. Like, the gun is definitely better in these sections than punching. You can't punch something that you can't reach. How many extra hits do I get? Oh, okay, that must be my power meter, right? I didn't know the mushrooms could do that. Oh, okay. Alright. Interesting. Music's interesting. Gosh, what the? Come on now. This is 1-2, guys. Calm down a little bit. Holy cow. 1-2, alright? You don't need to get all Nintendo hard on me so soon. Gosh. Oh, I should have turned it. AMAGON there. Okay. Well, okay, so it's nice that you don't have to start all the way at the beginning of the level, right? I'm not starting at the beginning of the level, I don't think. No, 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 no. Come on. Kind of catchy music, actually. Oh, gotta punch the lion thing. How many of you? I thought that was a boss. They're just regular enemies. Oh my gosh. Oh. Can you not actually kill it with guns? Oh, you know what? I have totally forgotten that I do have a ranged weapon as AMAGON, even though I was talking about it earlier on. I can shoot laser beams. So, let's try that. Are they limited? Oh, they use your energy, so that sucks. Which is pretty good game design again, but now I'm limited. And then I don't know how to get more energy. Now, of course, I'll get hit and I'll die. Oh. Interesting. Alright, so I forgot that I do have a ranged weapon, but it's almost useless because it's really limited. Come on, die! Ah, I don't know how you're supposed to fight that thing. If you're just weakling AMAGON, aka Jackson. Just when I thought I was starting to get somewhere. Okay, so yeah, he wasn't a lion boss, he was just a lion. You actually get several hits as AMAGON, which determines how much health you get. I don't know, it must be points. Yeah. Alright, now I gotta start from 1-1 again, because I can't start continuing until I hit level 4. Which, you know, may not happen tonight. But alright, I mean, it's not terrible. It's perfectly playable. I'm not sure if it's fun per se. It's interesting. Yeah, for some reason I was under the impression that this was like a Nintendo classic. I think, you know, maybe people talked about it more in the 80s or 90s when I was playing Nintendo, and it just seemed like a game that everyone, I don't know that everyone had it, but maybe it just didn't have the same reputation as being terrible. I mean, I bought it for some reason. Either that or it's just really cheap. But clearly this is no classic. I think on paper it sounds more interesting than it really is. And you probably could do a good version of this. Probably somebody has done a good version of this and just called it, you know, some other game. Maybe it's points related. There's a little bit of memorization involved, but also really fast reflexes. Yeah, we got a lot of energy there. Oh. I do not like the enemies that just randomly appear from the left-hand side of the screen. Okay, not good. Not good. Probably should save the Megagon for the lion guys. Especially since it seems to be more of a hindrance in these sections. Yes, Sam, it is definitely better than Bayou Billy, at least the American Bayou Billy. Alright, 2 shots and that thing dies. And I lose it again right away, which is kind of strange. You can keep the Megagon key. You can activate the Megagon key, I guess, earlier as long as you don't lose it and you don't waste your ammo. But I think it's kind of annoying that I immediately lost it again. There's not really any incentive for that to happen. Right, I forgot. That's really not very helpful. Oh, come on. And then I don't know how to get more energy for Megagon. Nope. Nope. Get full power with 70,000 points. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Terrific. All right. Okay, so now as we unlock the mysteries of this game, perhaps I hope my performance will improve. But I'm already at 1-2, and this is pretty tough. This island is really out to get this guy. I wonder if a skateboard would come in handy here. Maybe some dinosaurs. Interesting music. Alright. I wouldn't mind the things coming from the left more as much if my character were more centered. You kind of start out pretty close to the left, so you have less time to react, really. Alright. And then I lose it all. Skateboard. But the skateboard is the same thing. The skateboard was like another hit point for you, right? And that was pretty much the only thing. But then it kind of just made the game harder. Alright, it would be nice if I found some 1-ups. Plus, I guess as AMAGON, you are a larger target. Oh! Well, falling in the water is going to kill you no matter what. Oh, come on. I'm just going to keep spawning? Really? It's one of those games. Stop spawning! Oh my god. I hate this. I hate you! You're just like real bees or wasps or whatever you things are. Except you shoot fireballs, so that's probably worse. Oof, that was close. No, that didn't work so well. Oh, come on. That was stupid. Well. 1, 2. That's the limit. There's like, I think like 8 levels in this game. Maybe 6. I don't know. Not auspicious at all. So, how are you guys doing? Been kind of inspired by your live stream of Thimbleweed Park, Adam. I've been kind of thinking that in addition to the NES Alphanumeric series, if I have time, I want to try to play through a game, in multiple parts. But that requires a game that either has a password system or a battery that still works on the NES, or I could replace the battery. And I'm actually ashamed to admit this. I've been getting some of the references in Thimbleweed Park to Maniac Mansion, but I actually have never played through Maniac Mansion. So that might be a good game for me to pick up and play through if the battery still works. I need to test some of my cartridges and see what's still functioning. Or I might do like Zelda 2, which I also have never played through. Ugh. But it might be fun to do something in installments like that. Let's see. Oh yeah, the game Darkwing Duck. If you went left to dodge a projectile, the enemy respawned. Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Adam. Also requires a game that's worth playing through. Yeah, I mean, I would play through some other games that I've been meaning to play through. Like I thought, I've never finished like Blaster Master, and honestly, I've actually never finished Metroid, which is kind of a shameful. So I'd be embarrassed to play that one live, I think. But maybe it'd be fun. So, yeah, something that has a battery or a password system. That's also entertaining. Like, one of the really great things about your Thimbleweed Park stream is that you're very entertaining yourself. So, if I couldn't keep that commentary up to make it enjoyable, then I'm not sure if people would enjoy it. At least here you can be entertained by me dying ridiculously over and over and over again. Oh! I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Oh, did you only play Manic Mansion recently? No, Sam, I haven't played through Zelda 2. I'm not sure why. It's not... I think, when I started playing it, of course, it's not The Legend of Zelda. I traditionally have only really liked have really only played the top-down Zelda games. So I haven't played many of the 3D ones. I'm in the middle of a game of Ocarina of Time that I've been playing for off and on for years. Oh, that was stupid. But never quite managed to finish. Mainly because I play for a little while when I have time, and then I get distracted, or I have to focus on something else, like a writing deadline or whatever, and then I never get back to it. Or when I get back to it, it takes me a while to figure out where I was and get back into it. I am currently in the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time, so I know that's kind of legendary. So I'm going to finish that at some point. I think it's one of my wife's favorite video games, so I wanted to play it for that reason. But Zelda 2, I mean, yeah, it's got a bad rep, but you'd think I would like it because it has some platforming elements to it. So I do want to play through it. I know it's going to be tough, but it just feels like another one of those gaps in my video game background. So yeah, maybe I'll check the battery on that one and see if that's still working. Oh, you're very entertaining, Adam. Especially, I really like it when you just start reacting to all of the bad jokes. Like I was watching the post office scenario where you're getting all those bad jokes, and just your reactions to it all. It's pretty fun. Really not doing well here. If you guys want me to switch to something else, let me know. I'm actually okay with continuing. It's just kind of sad because I'm not really making any progress here. So this is probably not the best, most awesome stream ever. And actually, if I switch to another game, I can't even guarantee that I'm going to be any better at it, honestly. Because it could just be me. I could just be tired. Well, that also explains why they don't have auto fire, because auto fire would be bad with limited ammo. Still don't understand why there's auto jump. That's just weird. I've never seen that before. It's kind of like DuckTales if you're just holding down the pogo thing. Except that touching pretty much anything kills you, as is falling down ravines and into water. So hey, it's a little bit after 10:30. It's 10:35. If you're joining me or tuning in late or whatever, hi. I don't think I actually introduced myself before. I'm Eugene Myers. I play video games. I write books. I write stories. Oh, I was facing the wrong way. I publish as E.C. Myers, mostly write YA, science fiction, fantasy, fun stuff like that. I'm not falling for that. Today was actually pretty exciting. Aside from the headlines, 2 Kickstarters launched for anthologies that I have stories in, or potentially will have stories in. Mother of Invention, which is an anthology of diverse, challenging stories about gender and artificial intelligence. So it's mainly about women creating robots, which is pretty cool. I'm still working on my story, but I'm pretty pleased with how it's going, so I'm enjoying that and hope that the anthology happens. And then there's another Kickstarter that launched later in the day that I haven't even tweeted about, which has been in the works for years, called School Books and Sorcery. And that one I have a story in it called Grimoire Girls, which is essentially a mashup of Supernatural and Gilmore Girls. And I had a ton of fun writing it. I think it's one of my favorite stories. I'm thinking about doing something with the characters, either making a series of short stories. Oh, and I'm out of ammo, so now I have a club. Man, he looks really stupid like that. What might actually be nice is if they give you the option of firing or using your gun as a club instead of one or the other. Right. So, School Books and Sorcery, yeah, that project's been in the works for a really long time. I think I turned in my story in 2014, and it's just taken a while to get off the ground, but the list of contributors is pretty exciting. And I'm excited that people will finally get to read my story. So I'll be posting about that later. I just didn't really have the wherewithal to do any sort of too much self-promotion later in the day after, say, 3 o'clock. So this will be interesting because I've got 2 Kickstarters to promote this month. But yeah, I hope they'll both fund. I certainly want to read all the stories in Mother of Invention. If you look at the table of contents for that anthology, and it's not even complete because people will be able to submit to. Why did I do that? People will be able to submit to the anthology in July, I think. Yeah, the imposter syndrome kicked in real hard on that one. Actually, the School Books and Sorcery one has some really great authors in it too. But, hopefully people won't hate my story. Ugh, what's going on here? Yeah, the postal jokes. Adam says he's sad for the animators of this game. Oh, come on. I was too busy looking at his face to know what I was doing. Because before I thought he had a small head, and then when he transforms or has to use the gun as a club, his head gets bigger. But I think it's just his head's actually the same size, but it's kind of hidden because he's clutching the gun in a weird way. I don't think the Japanese sprites are any different either. All right, I'm really not doing a good job here. Sorry, guys. Unless you're watching to watch me fail, which is also valid. His head looks perfectly like normal size there. I don't know. And then not so much there. I don't know. He looks like a Muppet there? This is so strange. I don't know. Yeah, pretty sure Pretty sure they could have done a better job with this. It's also interesting only because, like when he turns into Megagon, that's a pretty big sprite. The development for this game must have been interesting. Maybe that explains a lot of the drawbacks to it. Okay, so I mean, I think I'm maybe incrementally getting a little bit better. I think given time, I could progress far. I don't think I'm gonna get very far tonight, but it doesn't seem impossible. It just seems a little bit frustrating and, you know, flawed. But I feel like most of the deaths, they've been mostly my fault. Like if I'm just making stupid mistakes, or I don't feel like it's the game's fault necessarily. So in that sense, it doesn't feel unfair like Bayou Billy or a good number of other NES games. I feel like I've made the mistake in most of these instances. Although I think that, you know, they're kind of ganging up on me in a really annoying way. But like, if I just learn not to jump, and the birds won't be able to kill me, most of them, then I'm probably all right. Yeah, that thing becomes really just ridiculously easy when you're a Megagon, but I don't know how AMAGON can kill him with just bullets. All right, 1-2 again. Can I get to 1-3? That would be nice. Let's say I'll feel happy if I can get to 2, World 2, but I don't know that I can. But I'll feel happy if I can. I really wouldn't mind more continues, though. He's not really good at doing short little jumps. Or maybe I'm not very good at doing short little jumps. Darn it. I think you just have to get through there before they respawn. Oh, come on. Alright, 15 more minutes of this madness. I want to get to that volcano down there. Ugh. Alright, I guess I don't have to duck to hit those low enemies. Which is good to know. Oof. Yeah, okay. I kept ducking before. There's no need for that. Alright. I'm getting through 1-1 faster. How do I get to 70,000 points? Ugh. Well, I mean, clearly you get to 70,000 points by collecting points, but it seems really far off is what I'm saying. Whew, that was close. Ooh, that was close too. Oh, come on, stop it. It's just like those cheap levels, except they're coming straight out. Now it feels like I'm in a shmup, but I'm stuck on the ground. I mean, I guess I can just turn into AMAGON and see how that goes. Yeah, a gun would be better here. Nuts. Haha. I guess I don't have to duck to hit these things either, if they're on the ground. Whew. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. How do you defeat him without laser beams? Is that a 1-up? Nice. Oh dear. Well. Yeah, my mistake or one of my mistakes before was that I kept trying to duck to hit these things because I thought he's so large that the low-lying enemies were out of his range, but well, oh no, I don't have enough power to get the next one. All right. Oh man, that was rough. What? Now that's a boss level, and that is a lion, and I'm going to die. Oh no. Okay, no guns, no AMAGON. Wait, that's a 1-up, isn't it? Well, that's nice. I can do this indefinitely then. I just have no power. And I keep dropping down there, so that's no good. But if that thing continues to be a 1-up, then that's really good. That's the game designers throwing me a bone. Nice. Okay, that's good. Would that all the enemies self-destructed in that fashion. This is really not good. I don't think I can progress very far in this fashion. Oh, and that's not good either. Crap. Yeah. Yeah. This is a lot of highs and lows, huh, Adam? You're like, yay! Oh no! So there was a boss in 1, 2. And I don't think I can defeat it without more power. And I just died stupidly. Alright. I've got 10 more minutes. Alright. I'll do one more attempt at this. Yeah, it's his gun. It's his gun that he's using as a club. But again, you got your gun the whole time, so why not make that an option? You can toggle between using your gun as a bludgeon or using ammunition. So it's kind of a... I don't know, you got to conserve your ammo, but then you're penalized if you die and you can't get more points as Megagon or more bullets. So you can't really progress unless you make it through, you know, in one shot pretty quickly, and that was stupid. Was that one up that I found in 1-2 the first one up that I found? I mean, it's nice that they have that place there because it definitely will help you keep trying from that point on. But I don't see how you could defeat even those lions without Megagon, let alone the lion head boss in it, you know, at the end. So I'm sure there's some sort of AMAGON strategy guide somewhere. This seems like would have been a good Worlds of Power book. Did you guys ever read those? Those tie-in novels, like YA novels based on Nintendo games. I think I might have only read the Castlevania 2 one, which was about Simon Belmont showing up at some kid's school and recruiting him to help him end Dracula's curse. Yeah, the books were not very good. But man, if they wanted to make a new Worlds of Power series, new middle grade or YA Worlds of Power series, I would totally sign up for that. Okay, 1, 2 again. See how do I do here. I think it's a matter of, it's annoying that they respawn, but it's probably better to just be patient and progress, you know, in steps like that instead of trying to rush through. Oh gosh, darn it. Yep, I'm not doing great. Captain N. Yeah, you need Megagon at high power when you face the lions. I agree, Adam. It doesn't look like I'm heading that way, but I agree. If I can somehow get that far again, then I'll try to implement that strategy. That clue about the 70,000 points maybe is like, you really need 70,000 points to do this. Oh. My reflexes are just not fast enough tonight. I am a little bit tired. It's been a long week. Fortunately, tomorrow I am working from home, so I don't have to get up super early, except I probably will still get up super early because I need to write. But I don't have to catch a train, so that's good. But yeah, so next week I think I'll be back on my Wednesday track. And I believe the next game in the sequence is Arch Rivals, which is a basketball game. I am not a basketball fan or a very good basketball player in real life. So, I thought maybe I could stand between the fountain of flames, whatever those things are. Anyway, basketball. We'll see how that goes. As far as I know, Arch Rivals is a perfectly fine game, whether I like it or not. But me and sports games, I don't have a lot of them. So next week, definitely, I will have a backup game that is not sports oriented. All right. Now, I did like Captain N when I was a kid, obviously, and not for very long because it did get even more dumb as it progressed because they got really cheap with the animation and the stories were not as interesting. But not really a good show, even if you're a fan of those properties like Mega Man and Kid Icarus. But the new Castlevania show looks promising. I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer for that. But they also have a poster for the first season on Netflix. Oh. And it looks like it was modeled after the cover for Castlevania 3, but now it's all anime style. And I like anime, so I'm totally fine with that approach. And the later games in the series, the ones on the DS, we're kind of getting into the anime style anyway. So I'm looking forward to it. It looks like it could be pretty good. My thing that I didn't like was I sort of liked and disliked. They made a trailer. The US trailer had a little extra bit at the beginning where they show someone loading Castlevania into, or I guess like Netflix, into an NES. And it's just like old beat up NES. They pick up the cartridge, which looks like a Power Pack cartridge, or maybe an Everdrive, and they load it into the NES, and it looks like the person loading it in the system has never done that before. Like and they probably haven't. They have never loaded a game into an NES before. And the NES they found for this commercial is really beat up. Like it's not just discolored, but the why do I let that happen? But the hinge on the door is cracked, and so it doesn't even close completely. And the guy like blows into the cartridge before he like loads it up, even though you're not supposed to do that. So that was a little bit annoying. But then they loaded Netflix on a CRT television with like 8-bit pixels and everything, and that was kind of neat. And then the animation transitions into the anime trailer for Castlevania. Oh, you've avoided the trailer? The trailer didn't really reveal much. It just kind of showed some clips, and if it's anime style, I kind of wish it would just be in Japanese and subtitled. But I guess it's gonna have American voice actors in it. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch at least the first episode, and we'll see how it goes. Netflix has done some really great stuff with Voltron and which they, I guess, created, and then they have a bunch of anime series that are sort of Netflix exclusives, and they've done their own reboots like Danger Mouse, and which I like, and even Inspector Gadget is okay. Like, I watched some episodes of that with my son. But anyway, I think I'm going to call it a night. I'm sorry for my craptastic playing. This is kind of a bust. The game's okay. It's not great, but I'm also not great at it. Sorry you had to keep watching me play 1-1 and 1-2 over and over and over again. Oh, you're watching Ajin. Yeah, I need to. There's another one on Netflix that I've seen that lots of people have recommended. Sword something. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, there are a bunch of them, and I haven't caught up on them. But I haven't even seen season 2 of Attack on Titan yet, and I really want to. Look, it's a level I haven't been to in the demo mode. Look, there's an alligator thing. Now, this is the Bayou Billy level, I guess. So we're missing out on that, I guess. I don't know. I might try this game again sometime just to see how far I can get in it, but I think I've had enough for one night, and I thank you for tuning in and sticking with me through some pretty terrible playing. And I will see you next week with Arch Rivals on Wednesday. I don't remember what day of the week that is, but I'll be posting about it online. So hope you guys have a good rest of the week and good weekend, and I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.